Okay, yeah. So, our car score have been doing very well, and thank you so much for the people of Guam to do the part to protect each other. As you can see, I think it went down to below 3 now. So, and again, it's correlate with the clinic, and we still have till probably next Monday to figure out if Thanksgiving we did good or bad. But so far, I tell you, we did good. Clinic has seen a lower rate of positivity. So that's kind of the pulse of the community. So hopefully we continue to see a low number. So and as we go further out the next few weeks, if we continue to have a low car score, I know that we have to kind of relax some of the restriction. And the governor is the final decision on what to relax. But I know that we have to kind of plan forward on any type of quarantine for arriving patients because we cannot suspend, no, we cannot continue the current trend because it's very costly and very labor intensive. They require a lot of people to run that. So we cannot continue to do this all the time. So we put some plan together, and there's no timeline on this one. It's just a lot of discussion, a lot of plan on how to modify the quarantine, how to require the pre-arrival testing, if we're going to do testing in the airport upon arrival, and also the home monitor testing out program. So that's a discussion we do. So hopefully we have somewhat initial plan this week, and then we continue to talk about it. And once the governor feel like we are somewhat have a good plan and the time is right, then she can approve the implementation, the new quarantine guideline. So hopefully we have something, this week. I say there's no timeline. It's a lot of discussion because a lot of planning you got to do.
Okay. I did want to follow up on, was the surgeon cell present?
Surgeon cell, public health are present. Is everyone that be able to have the input, opinion, and
Mm-hmm. Okay.
discussion. Every party is there.
So the surgeon cell was
Everyone is there.
present. Did they discuss any sort of rapid testing at the airport? Remember, we were talking
The
about the
rap,
Binex Now cards. We're hoping to move them up
yeah,
to the
the
airport so that we could do rapid testing from there.
the rapid testing airport have plans have been there for many months already.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that the platform for testing are changing as the more new platform are coming in. So right now, the plan is there. It's just that if the platform change, then we have to change the platform in the plan. You know, antigen testing is something that been looked at. That's not the only option. Um, we have to look at how fast the testing can be because you don't want to bottleneck people at the airport regarding tests that take much longer time. Uh, Again, is there anything else on the testing airport? We're going to look at that two or three prong attack here. Is that again, the number one is that PCR pre-arrival. That's one test that we consider. The second one, the test in airport. That's the number two, and then testing 5 to 7 days out the home quarantine. That's three. So potentially, you will have all three if possible to ensure that any arriving passenger to our island are safe to community, and that's what we have to do. And again, it's always thinking it's a planning stage. Nothing has been approved, nothing has been final. Timeline is not there. Um, we also have to keep an eye on the surge in the United States, which is the majority of the people arriving in Guam. Um, they break on record every day now, so we have to be careful on how many testing platform that we need to require people to come in order to keep our island safe. Right now, we if the cost will continue to stay low, it's nice to open more restriction on Guam so people can enjoy it, because just like a little bubble, if you can get the cost score nice and low, all the family in Guam can celebrate Christmas and New Year and be able to do more things if we keep the cost score low. So we don't want to open this thing up really fast in case if, there's a recurrence. So we had to really plan very well on the new quarantine guideline, and you have to choose the right time, and you don't want to go so much in a hurry
Yeah.
and kind of do some damage what we did right now. So right now we're doing better, and we need to make sure that we don't get a recurrent surge again if we move too fast. So there's a lot of things to do, but it's never hurt just to plan ahead of time. So that's what we did. We do a lot of planning, and hopefully, if the plan is there, once the right time comes, we just implement it.
Okay. So were there any then decisions made last night on anything, or just all discussions?
Um, you know, we just we talk a little bit about the school, and hopefully the school can be open sometime next year if our car score continue to stay down. I know that we asked the PAC to see what the most um, pressing things that they want to change, and the school is one of them. The face-to-face schooling is very important because our kids need to be educated. And right now, with the homeschool and digital school, it's not the same as the face-to-face school. But the I guess the Dodia school have been running now for about a month or two, and they did something right because there's no positive case come out of Dodia school. I know it's a smaller scale, but I think that the DOE and the private school, they have a lot of good plans together. So the number one wish that the PAC want to do is open the school.
All right, but not yet.
Yeah,
No.
and so again, and we was hoping that the cost score stay low, so the governor can relax some restriction and for Guam to enjoy the holiday.
Right on.
Did you guys also talk about the P course changing
You know,
or doing away with it?
Yeah, we really didn't put the P score on the table last night. I'm not sure we look at the P score and go. It's right now we have a lot of thing open that kind of have a modified P core. P core 1.5, 1.10, whatever.
Just say it,
We
P
know
core
that.
fun.
Come on, Doc. Say it with us. Peak or fun.
Yeah, so right now I think that the key here is we continue to do what we do
Yeah.
to keep our cars low, and then open more restriction, or just relax some restriction and let the new normal. So that way, at least Christmas and New Year, the family can finally give each other a hug and enjoy the family time.
Yeah.
So how long do we have to keep this below 5?
2 weeks.
2 weeks it's still 2 weeks. Okay. I wasn't sure if there was like a change. So
I think today's like day number 5 and number 6, so we have another week to go.
All right.
Right on.
So we getting there. I think again, if we continue to do this, I tell you, it proves that every person in the community matter, and that's if we can work together as a community, we can do this.
Thank you, Doc.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a good day and be safe.
Have a
Okay?
great weekend, Doc. You taking the boat out this
Bye-bye.
weekend or what?
Absolutely. Just sit in the dock would be okay too.
Okay, right on. Okay, hey, it's 8 o'clock or KUAM FM and I got in Guam. This is the link on the breeze to our viewers on KUAM TV. There's a lot of great programming coming up. There's also some good stuff right here on the show. So jump on our KUAM News Facebook Live